Adam, Palmetto State Armory 2016 SHOT Show. Let's start with your second generation of AK rifles. Big changes coming.
Absolutely. You know, one of the biggest things about Palmetto State Armory, our company as a whole, is we're very proud of our American heritage. And we wanted to make sure that with this generation of the AK, we kept it truly the American standard. And the only way to do that is to make sure that everything really is American made. So we had a couple things we had to, you know, in the first generation we had to outsource. We couldn't find a good source in the States when we were in a rush. And we were able to adapt, take a step back, and now we found them. So instead of anything cast, we're going billet. So we've got the billet trunnion, the billet bolt, and we're going to obviously offer forged as we move on. So really excited about that. We're excited about having a standard that people can be proud of, not only to buy, but to put the American name in front of and behind. And man, we just can't wait for you to put it through the test, everybody else to put it to the test and hear the reviews.
Sweet. So basically you have received a lot of feedback from the consumers, and you're telling me right now that this is all US made?
100%.
100%? And you're upping up the quality of the parts.
We're upping up the quality, but there's one thing we're not going to change. We're not changing the price. So the price is going to stay the same. We're going to eat the cost on the more expensive parts just because we think our customers deserve it.
Speaking about the price, what's the price point for those rifles?
So for a polymer, which is, you know, our basic entry, it's going to stay right there at $649, and then you're going to have a $699 wood, you're going to have a $749 wood, and then obviously as we work through the Magpul, you're going to have the Zhukov, the Mo, but we're going to keep those guns under $700 for just a basic AK.
That is very good news for the US consumer. Also, this is not the end of the good news, but let me go back for a second to that rifle. What kind of barrel are you going to have?
So, you know, the standard is a 4140, and we've seen that for a long time, and it's worked for the AK, but there's now, and such the changes in terms of, you know, science, that there's a 4150. It's just a better barrel, so why not? It's 10 more, 4150, we're gonna throw it in there. We're proud of it, it's a great barrel, it's tough, and you know what, we're gonna add that into the consumer with no extra cost as well.
Absolutely amazing. But what you holding in your hands, I see you got the AK magazine in it. It's a KS47?
Yeah, it's a KS47. So we knew it used to be something you'd be interested in. It's still got that 7.62 by 39. The only difference is it's on an AR-15 platform. We want to truly make it so this is a modular gun. We want to have it so that you can take the mag right out of this and throw it in here. So there's a lot of other guns out there that have a similar thought pattern. The only difference is obviously that's an AR-10 platform.
Sure.
So with that, you know, it's an AR-10. There's no mil spec on that. You can't exactly take that and throw it on another gun, take an upper, marry it. What we wanted is you to have that opportunity. So you want to take a 7.62 by 39 upper, you can marry it to our KS47 lower. Really excited about it.
From the first contact, this is the first time I was holding in my hands that KS47. It's very light, but it's very nice to drive. Absolutely. From target to target. Very nice rifle. I have high hopes for it, Adam.
I can't wait to see you put it in your hand and see what you can do with it.
What's the price point we're thinking about?
We're going to keep this gun under $1,000. So $999, we're going to take it. I know there's a lot of others out there. We don't do it that way. We're the blue collar man's gun.
It's absolutely amazing news. And for Generation 2, when we can expect those at your website?
We're going to start making those in 2 weeks. We're really excited.
2 weeks. So when I'll be back from the SHOT Show, a little bit more time, and they should be available for sale.
Absolutely. As well as this, same process. We're actually building them now. We want to get a little bit of a stock up so we can get more than 10 of them out there at a time. People hate our out of stock little button, so what we're going to do is make sure that that doesn't happen as often.
That is fantastic news. Adam will be watching you guys closely.
I know you will.
Working with you closely. I'm very excited to hear this, guys. A really good news for the AK community, and you guys are an example of the company which is actually listening to the feedback from the field.
So, you know, it means a lot to have you guys and have everybody talk to us, so we're not going anywhere, and we're not going anywhere without your permission.
Awesome, guys. Thanks for watching. Please let us know if you have any questions.